Samoa and then Boniface Abaka Sadiq?
I got to read that letter about some 2 days. Was it on Monday? Yes. The point is, they've mentioned only 4 names. But if I should draw attention to what happened at this place, the KNUST, the auditorium. The auditorium has a capacity for about 3,000 people, minimum. And it was filled to the brim. People were outside. They were all MPP people. I don't think we had more than 20 NDC guys in there. There was no announcement on radio, not on television, that we were going to meet there. People called friends and sympathizers, people who would like to work for the movement, or Oral and Semate, as they call him. You get me? They were all there to, throw their support. More than 3,000 people supported Alan on that day. There are so many people from MPP out there. This man has a Herculean task, ahead of him. Is he going to write letters to sack all of them, or they are just sacking the 4 people? And if I should draw attention again to the Constitution as they are coming out with, these 4 people might have sacked themselves. So what's the hula baloo bringing this letter out? They are in high spirits. I don't think they want to be with the present MPP. The 4 of them wouldn't want to be part of what is going on. They don't really want to be part of MPP as it stands now. MPP that is going to lose the 2024 elections, as we say. So they've come out with a list, all right, fine, but these people still say that they are going to vote for Alan Kojo Martin. They are going to vote for him, they are going to campaign for him, they are going to do everything in their power to help Alan Kojo Martin to come out with flying colors. Full stop. So it's their cup of tea, if I should say that.
So you're saying that they only mention 4 names, but there are many more members of the MPP who are doing the same thing these 4 men are doing.
Yes, exactly that. Yes. There are many out there. And you know what is striking? Something they are not maybe seeing. They should see something ahead of them. Those 4 names that they brought out, they are maybe former MPs, former general secretary, and people like that. If you are threatening people to stay away from Alan Kojo Martin, from the movement, with the clause that there's something in our constitution that says that we have to maybe sack everybody who goes closer to Alan Kojo Martin. What we are saying is that, well, those people can keep quiet. They can stay where they are. They can pretend to be members of MPP. I'm saying pretend because finally those guys are going to vote for the movement. They are going to vote for Alan Kojo Martin. How about that? So you are just putting some fear in them that we sack those 4 people. So if you follow, their footsteps, we're going to sack you. They should sack the 3,000 people, the 3,000 over people who, attended the program, those in Accra, those in Takoradi, and so on. What are they talking about? People are moving out of MPP, and they must find a way of maybe stabilizing the whole situation for themselves. Bringing out a letter to sack only 4 people, are you telling me only 4 MPP people are following Alan Kojo Martin, or they are worried about those 4? I don't get it.
But, lots of members follow the examples of leaders. The 4 people in question, including even yourself, are considered leaders of the party whose examples members are most likely to follow. That if you did not publicly identify as Alan Martin, maybe an ordinary member of the party would not do same. So they are sending do you not think that they are sending a message to the members of the party through you, that by saying that you are wrong and you're not supposed to do it that way, you are working against, your actions are against the constitution of the party, they are sending a message to those who are following you?
Well, you have a point there. But my point is, yes, I'm also a former member of parliament. okay, for a constituency in the Ashanti region, a former member of Pan-African Parliament. I represented Ghana outside, the Ghanaian Parliament. Why didn't they sack me? It's my letter of the way. So if you think you are sacking those people to send a signal, there are a whole lot of people. Apart from the four, we have others. Or are they not seeing that? Don't they have the database, to know those people that they are part of MPP now following Alan Kojo Martin? What signal? I think the whole thing is emanating from what happened on Saturday in Kumasi. During former First Lady's funeral in Kumasi, the funeral was so big, there were so many people there, but we could see the Afafanto people, the Butterfly family, in their black and gold, outfits. And I think it was so intimidating. These people had to rush to the office on Monday to bring out this letter. That's the only thing I can think of. Because we've been following Alan for a very long time, haven't we? So why now? I think it's because of what happened on Saturday. And during the funeral in Accra, you saw those black and gold, outfits. Symbolizing those people were simply following Alan Kojo Martin, and they are still following Alan Kojo Martin. They are all MPP people. So if they want to select few 4 or 6 as a signal, that's their cup of tea, though. That's their cup of tea.
It seems you are personally not perturbed.
But you are just repeating what I'm saying. Perturbed about what? I supported Alan Kojo Martin from, what was it, 2006? And I've been supporting him. I believe in what I do. I believe we have to save Ghana. I believe MPP is forcing something down our throats. Why should MPP say that we should by all means have Dr. Baumia as our leader? Why? Why should they say that? If MPP, they had worked in such a way that everything was just flowing the natural way, they could have selected somebody for the party and people wouldn't even think of, going outside the party. Now, MPP has put itself in a position where people are not perturbed, not only HILDA. People are not worried. They don't really care, leaving MPP. We won't there in MPP again. This is not the first MPP. This is Nana Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia's MPP. There's nothing to write home about this party. MPP is going to lose 2024 elections. I'm not saying that now. The Honorable Kennedy Japan said it some time ago that MPP lost the elections in 2021. And we all know, please, don't let us pretend. There's nothing in MPP now as I see.
There's nothing in MPP.
As I know it is not the MPP we have now. When Kufuor would have said that, a messenger would have been better off in that party. No, that is not the MPP that I know. This is not the MPP that I joined. We are all out of it if you want us to be out of it. Otherwise, we stay in and still vote for Alan Kojo Martin come 2024 as the president of Ghana. That is our wish.
There's nothing in the MPP. You had faith in this party enough to have paid dues up to 2035. But now, you simply don't care. Whatever they do, the party is no longer of interest to you at all.
It's because of how they are running the party. I joined this party very long time ago. We enjoyed being with that party in the party so many years ago. I'm talking about the present MPP party. Okay? There's nothing in the present MPP party. They want to mold that party to serve the Achim interest, not the whole Achim, but the Achim mafia interest. They surrounded this party. They are working around Nana Akufo-Addo. Whatever he calls the shop, whatever he wants to happen, that's what will happen in the party. People are just singing his song. They are in the party, but they can't come out with what they believe in. They can't speak out their minds. So why are you telling me, Sam? Why should I join such a party? It's not by putting food on my table. I work and I care for myself. I care for my children. I do what I want to do with my own money. The party, yes, I respect the party that it was through MPP that I was in parliament. But if I didn't have the means to be an MP, I wouldn't have been an MP. Okay? So I've worked so hard for MPP, and MPP, Kwadaso constituency to be precise, they did so much for me. But that is not the party that we are seeing now. That is the point. And people are prepared to leave the party. They must be prepared to write so many letters after the January election for the parliamentary whatever. They are just putting fear in the MP. You can't come out. We will sack you. When it gets to the time, you make sure that we support somebody against you. If you want your position, just stay put. Just be quiet. You can't just use threats to get people to support you always. They've done so much up to this point. People have known what is good and what is right when it comes to choosing a presidential candidate. We've chosen Dr. Baumia, and Ghana, I think, will choose Alan Kodeto Martin. NPP, NDC, people are fed up. That is the simple message. So they should push all those people out, and Alan Kodeto Martin will embrace all of them. Simple message.
Madam Josephine HILDA ADDO, thank you very much for speaking to us this morning.
You're welcome, Sam.
She is former MP for Kwadaso constituency in the Ashanti region. She's even paid dues to 2035. But she says, no problem. There's nothing in this MPP for anybody. So she's not.